Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing it. That arm is now in an extremely compromising position.
Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. Well, we've got a man in the squared circle today. I'm talking about John Cena. That has to be regarded as having as brutal a finishing move as exists in WWE.
Michael, you've got to be talking about the attitude adjustment.
Yeah, the AA. If Cena can get you up onto his shoulders, you're going to be hitting the canvas hard, and I do not think you...
Whoa, look out, he's got that armbar locked in.
Well, what's your take right now on John Cena?
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
Sergeant Slaughter doing a great job of turning that around.
What a wicked neck breaker. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt. And Michael, speaking of John Cena's attitude adjustment, I don't think the name does it justice. It'll adjust more than your attitude. It'll adjust your spinal column right along with it, right?
Yeah, of course. The impact of Cena's AA has on his opponent's body can't be overstated. It's just punishing. That landed perfectly.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Oh, out of nowhere.
Not today. Too fast. The single leg Boston Crab.
Oh, man, a hole named after the Beantown. Oh, he's going to have to block out the pain if he hopes to escape this.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Well, I'll bet if you ask the folks in C Nation about John's attitude adjustment, their favorite memory of it will be the time he used it to put Ryback through the roof of an ambulance at Payback 2013. What a spectacle that was.
Yeah, Ryback took a beating in that one, and so did the ambulance. What a great example of how devastating that move can really be.
Paying extra attention to the neck now.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, this move twists your arm at such a horrific angle. Here is John Cena wreaking havoc.
It won't take long for the aggression to escalate quickly in this one.
You're right, Cole. These two don't like each other, and we're going to find out how much they really do dislike each other in this match. You know, depending on what type of discussion you're having, there may be superstars in WWE with a wider selection of moves to choose from than John Cena, but nobody can do more. Oh, man, does he have that arm submission in tight?
To avoid that.
Oh, well, we're on the move here. Very nicely done. I'm not sure I can watch this. It might be smart for the ref to call for the bell. That neck looks to be in bad shape.
How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Second time around seems to work, though.
Not today. Too fast. Well, we're going to talk about the signature moves of John Cena. The single leg Boston Crab.
Oh, man, a hole named after the Beantown.
I've been in there with Cena when he's like this. I became a former WWE champion because of it. When John Cena gets like this, he can bust through cinder block walls and not slow down a step.
Slaughter just pouring it on. Yet another one for the highlight reel.
Whoa, get out of the way.
It's over. That's got to be it. Oh, he's in trouble now.
Look out. John Cena is measuring attitude adjustment. John Cena's got this one now.
John Cena has done it again. Nobody gets up after the AA.
It's safe to say just about everyone that John Cena takes on is going to feel the brunt of the five-knuckle shuffle at some point in their encounter. It can be a real momentum builder for Cena, and he usually throws in a few taunts when he uses it.
Yeah, John Cena's always going to rub a little salt in the wounds of his opponents, Michael. And that's why he is so good at building up momentum. Look out.
Just toying with the competition a little. There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these.
Oh, he tagged him with it. The Slaughter Cannon. It's over. Vintage Slaughter.
And the shoulder's up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. Man, did you see that, Cole? If that won't keep Cena down for the count, I don't know if anything will. You know, there isn't a performer who's had a bigger impact in WWE over the past decade than John Cena. And sure, maybe he's got his share of detractors, but that comes with any territory when you go into every battle with as much attitude and perseverance as Cena does.
John Cena's feeling it. Few superstars are as...
No one knows like John Cena that you got to fight fire with fire. There's no doubt about it. John Cena is one of the greatest figures WWE has ever known. I've been his adversary, and I broadcast his matches now for years. I really didn't think that would end the way it did. There's a point. Cena's the quintessential hero. He fights back until he's got nothing left. The decorated warrior had a ton of momentum, but the man who brought us muscle, loyalty, and respect.
Submission holds locked in, and he's in big trouble. Back and forth this match goes.
I don't believe the destruction we're seeing.
This guy's just going from one...
Will he be victorious?
I think this is it.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. John Cena refusing to stay down. Ow! Ooh, he has just worn him out.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been fun to watch, but this has been a war. From the top.
Covers.
1, 2.
He did it. What a huge win.
That match was incredible. And here's some highlights from the matchup. Let's see what happened during that incredible matchup. There was no love lost in that.
Here's your winner, Sergeant Slaughter.
A former United States Marine Corps drill instructor, Sergeant Slaughter is accustomed to getting his way both in and out of the ring.
Well, of course he gets his way. When you have somebody the size of Sergeant Slaughter in your face calling you a maggot, I guarantee you're going to do what he says.
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about skill, determination, and power.
And we're watching human gridlock here. No one will budge.
What do you think about John Cena?
That's someone who gets it. Someone who knows the value of hard work and dedication.
John Cena coming up with the power to move this match in his favor. Sergeant Slaughter on the offensive. Oh, how much pain is that arm in now? This is such a painful hold.
The gutbuster leaves even the hardiest souls gasping for breath.
You're not kidding. He may not breathe for, well, a couple of minutes. You know, for years we've seen Sergeant Slaughter put opponents away using that vicious Cobra clutch. But it seems like lately he's been leaning more toward utilizing the camel clutch.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here.
A kick to the gut. That'll double you over.
Well, we're on the move here.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves? Oh, man, does he have that arm submission in tight?
Of course, Cleveland, Ohio is the hometown of The Miz, but we won't hold that against this wonderful crowd tonight.
John Cena imposes his will.
I'll let the doctors form. He goes to the, and he escapes with a kick out.
Oh, that was so close.
Cena has got to get the pace going here.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. The shoulder.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
Oh, you're going to have to come up with heavier artillery than that if you want to defeat Sergeant Slaughter.
Whoa, hold on to your seats. We've seen this before, and it's not pretty. Sergeant Slaughter striking first, fast, and hard.
Get ready, folks. Get ready. It doesn't get more painful than that.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
You need an example of how ruthless Sergeant Slaughter is in the ring? Just look at his face when he starts to dig his knuckles deep into an opponent's temple. Somehow, he manages to grimace and smile at the same time.
Watch out. Sergeant Slaughter just got drilled.
Oh, man, there's no doubt about it. The Sarge desperately needs to regroup here. Sergeant Slaughter shows us some clever offense here.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Looking for the win. Here we go. John Cena giving him a serious attitude adjustment. Say goodnight.
Oh, that attitude adjustment was impressive. Way to go, John. What else can you do against the Sarge? You just can't put him away.
King, that grimace smile of Slaughter seems to appear anytime he has his opponent writhing in pain, particularly after he delivers one of his patented gutbusters.
And pile driver, which is what Slaughter uses to soften up the head and neck region for his patented Cobra clutch.
Cena makes the cover. And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. If that won't keep Slaughter's shoulders down for the 3 count, nothing will.
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat. John Cena with the offense. Will this be enough?
Hang on.
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice.
There's no keeping this guy down tonight.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
You know what? Can he do it here?
This may be it.
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice. Well, it's going to take more than that to keep him down tonight. Oh, man. What impact from that suplex. It's nearly impossible to deal with this type of power. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
He clearly has confidence in that move.
Yeah, he's done it enough.
You see it all in WWE, biting, scratching, and punching like right there.
Those are all the moves you used on me in our WrestleMania match, Cole.
You know, we were talking about the incredible way John Cena secured his 10th WWE.
Incredible move by John Cena.
And will this be it?
It may be. 2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great. I can't believe what we saw during this one. You want to talk about incredible, high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this match. Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. Watch this. Let's take a look at some of the big highlights.
Here's your winner, John Cena.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there. Looks like it's back to the drawing board for Sergeant Slaughter. What a dizzying main event to end this TLC card. Good night, everyone. Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off.
And John Cena gains momentum in this match. You know, there isn't a performer who's had a bigger impact in WWE over the past decade than John Cena. And sure, maybe he's got his share of detractors, but that comes with any territory when you go into every battle with as much attitude and perseverance as Cena does.
And so what are your thoughts right now on John Cena?
As much as John Cena likes to have fun, when he steps in that ring, it's all business.
Slaughter is just on the receiving end of a terrible beating. He doesn't know where he is.
An incredible series of moves there. Nobody's budging an inch in this one. Wow, what a sequence. John Cena with a nice reversal.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Slaughter must somehow turn the tables here. He doesn't look to be in good shape.
John Cena has really conquered as many challenges as one superstar can face in WWE, and that includes beating the odds when in that ring against opponents, coming back from near career-ending injuries, and always looking over his shoulder for the next superstar, looking to make a name for themselves at Cena's expense.
You're right about that, Michael, and I'm sure Cena's battles are ones his opponents would like to forget. But I know one thing, John Cena always brings out the best in his opponents because he is always going to be at his best. There's no such thing as going halfway for John Cena. Whether it's his attitude, his effort, or his ability to be a royal pain in the butt to the no-good villains here in the WWE.
Not today, too fast.
And a big reversal from the Sarge.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. You have to give credit to these great fans in Cleveland. I'm told tickets to this event sold out in record time.
Sergeant Slaughter's taking full throttle control currently.
Look at the pain on his face after that neck breaker. There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business.